Hey, what's happening, YouTube? Making another video, unfortunately, from work. Well, on the way to work. Just to let you guys know what's going on with the RC Dungeon. I had a relapse, kind of, considered COVID long haul, whatever they call it, symptoms. And I was off work for a little bit again, and I've been back now for over a week and something. Still kind of feeling the symptoms. It's not like, it's weird how this COVID long stuff works, guys. You kind of start feeling better, then you feel like crap. It wears on you. Stuff comes and goes. It's pretty rough. I'm still dealing with it. I decided to give you guys an update. Just because I got some stuff going on with the dungeon, finally. Let me get going here, guys, and I'll do the video as I'm going. So anyways, what's happening, what's coming? I'm sorry, it's kind of noisy. I'm on a crappy gravel back road, so. I'm working with, I believe his YouTube name might be Bluegroovemodelsports on here. He fabricates some stuff, and he's fabricating some parts for the Redcat X series. So like XR, XT, some other models that they make. So he is doing carbon fiber parts, shock towers and stays and stuff that we're going to be trying out on my XR. Last time I was in contact with him, I think he had the fabrication. He had like a rough, done, pulled up of it or whatever. And he was working on, sorry guys, these back roads back here in the middle of nowhere, West Virginia, navigating, so. Hopefully he'll get a hold of me again soon. Like I said, I haven't got any contact from him for a couple weeks now, but it's been really on and off for me anyways with these symptoms that come and go, and it's been pretty rough with all that, and I haven't been keeping up, and I've been wanting to get some run videos back up, for the channel. The work's been still beating me against the wall. Now the other guy I work with there's usually two of us doing what we do. He's off sick. Not COVID, but he's got some other issues. I don't know what's going on, but he's been sick now for a while. He never takes off work, so he definitely is pretty sick. So it's just me, and like in here, West Virginia, COVID's still running pretty rampant, so. And still in the thick of it, unfortunately, after all this time. Not sure if we're ever going to get out of the thick of it, truthfully. But anyhow, enough of that crap. Back to Bluegroovemodelsports. I believe he has a Facebook page. He has more content on there. I think he's big to like the FG stuff. I'm not sure what all he makes, fabrication-wise, parts for all this stuff. But he hit me up and wanted me to kind of showcase the parts on the channel, because I run the Redcat stuff. I like Redcat. Just to me, they seem, I've broke them just about as much as anything else that I've owned. So I just thought I'd do a quick video and, shout out Bluegroovemodelsports. I think he might have a few videos on here on YouTube or on his channel. Like I said, he hit me up. I was just, putting it out there. We're going to be working with him, I think, in the future with these parts. You know, it's a rally car, you know, that I do off-road, so I don't, you know, off-road it like super hard. One second, guys. But I do off-road it. You know, I run that XR pretty hard, and it's held up tremendously well. I am actually surprised everything is held up as well it has with that roving 36 that I put in there. I actually did a run that I felt like going out and running a few weeks ago because, you know, I had a neighbor, well, my father-in-law has a neighbor that he wanted to see some of the fifth scale stuff, and he's been watching the channel. So I took it out and run it, and I forgot how well that 36 actually performed on that XR, and kind of messed up my body a little bit when I was running it. But yeah, anyways, it performs really well on that 36. Definitely don't think it needs much more power than that. I'd like to find a way of upgrading the wheels and tires on it, and I'm still working on that, you know, with some off-road tires and wheels. Thinking about running fronts off of a ball haul all the way around on it. There's certain, my shorty ball haul, I can't remember the name of the tires, but I need to get another XR bumper because I have to modify the front bumper. Not a lot, but enough to where I want an extra bumper to put back on it in case it doesn't work out, because I do have to cut into the bumper a decent chunk to run them ball haul fronts on it, and I think that would help tremendously because it's gonna up my gears, because I've already switched the transmission gears around, and with that 36 on there, it still overpowers it. It's almost, you can't really control it. It's just sideways all the time, which I like. You know, you're drifting and everything, but I'd like to bring the speed, like the top speed up on it, truthfully. Just because I tested it, I think I squoze, it was like actually 40 some miles an hour out of it. I think it was like 43, which is pretty good because stock is like, I believe it was like 35 or 36 without the gears flipped around and then the stock engine. So you know, that really isn't too bad of an improvement flip. You know, I just think if I could bring the gear ratios up, because the ball haul front tires, they're not like a huge height difference, but it is definitely enough. It's gonna help out with the speed of the rig. So, and I just think it would make it a little more off-road ground clearance friendly compared to what it is now. But I'm very happy with that Redcat XR. I've got to get it cleaned up, get the air filter cleaned, which I'll probably be doing another video just to maintenance it and cleaning it up and everything, going over some stuff. You know, I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting for those parts to come from Bluegroovemodelsports. But like I said, I just wanted to do kind of a short video, tell you guys what's been going on, put out there, you know, that I am still working on stuff, guys. Of course, the weather here in West Virginia, you know, let me turn the camera around here. Sorry about dropped it, and show you guys. It is beautiful right now. It's fall here, fall in West Virginia. You know, it gets crappy here pretty quick, guys, the weather-wise. I mean, it is beautiful, though. You know, but anyways, I just thought I'd throw this out here. You know, hopefully we get some more decent enough days to get some runtime in. You know, I haven't even, right now I've got to start taking days off work my mom's got to start going back to a cancer doctor. I mean, I'm just really so much stuff going on, and I really want to get back into doing these videos more regularly. I've got so much stuff piled up, guys. I mean, I've got roving big bore shocks for the beast bug that's been laying down there for, I don't even know, like a year. It's just that the last 2 years, of course, it has been for everybody, but for me, especially working in, like, you know, I mean, I don't do, like, I do medical equipment, but it's just no time. So, I mean, it's insane. I wish it would slow down. It just seems like everything's slipping away and you don't have any time for anything, especially I've got my son. We're still homeschooling because we all got COVID from the school. Him going to school, he was in school for like a week and he brought COVID back. So, yeah, I'm just, it's been rough, guys. Stay with me. You know, I appreciate the people that are still subscribed to the channel. I'm trying to get back into it, guys. I'm hoping to get some stuff straightened out. I'd like to start looking for. I really want to get my hands on a dragon hammer, an FID dragon hammer. Still, I'm just because I've always wanted one. I actually sold my Losi MTXL to try to put towards the funding of getting me a dragon hammers, but you know, life got in the way, so that didn't happen. Because I haven't picked up any RC stuff for a long time. I'm also eyeing that, I mean, I'm kind of, I used to do the crawlers, scale crawling a lot back in the day. So, I was looking at the Axial, the 1/6 SCX, you know, they're coming out with. That thing looks pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. I actually bought a really nice older model. I mean, I do the Jeep stuff on the side too. I bought a really nice older model 78 CJ5 that I had planned on to be driving by the end of summer. Had to have a few frame repairs done, which was no big deal. But with this crap that I've gotten ill with and just everything in general, I don't know. I may end up having to sell that project, unfortunately, which is going to kill me because I sold my Fox body to buy that Jeep that I owned for 20 years. Because Jeeps here where I'm at, man, guys, is very expensive. You know, especially a nice older model collector. You know, V8 Jeep. You know, they're very pricey here. So, and if I do that, then, you know, I mean, I'm definitely going to be purchasing a dragon hammers. Just mainly because it's already been, you know, 2 months and I'm still battling this stuff on and off, and I just don't have trying to work and everything else the time, and I don't have it in me to go full on like I did the last Jeep. So I may end up having to sell that project. Just because everything's, I don't think it's ever going to slow down, truthfully. But anyways, guys, I thought I'd do this video, put it out there. I'm still doing, sorry about everything moving around, guys. I'm holding the phone. I'm still doing the channel. I'm not gone or whatever, you know. And I told him that I would be putting out there that, you know, I'm going to be working with him with the XR. And then, of course, I'll be doing install videos, fitment, how they work, you know, how they fit. I'm hoping he kind of does a few more shock mounting positions on the shock stays and everything to try to maybe have a little better shock position on the XR. I don't know. We'll see. We have to wait and see. And then I'm thinking about seeing how this works out. Hooking up. See if he can do like a carbon fiber steering servo tray for the Redcats. where you can bolt in just like the roving servos, steering servos, right into the Redcats. Because my last run, and I'm going to do a video, the factory, of course, you know, the Redcat servos, they're not great, guys. You know, I've got quite a bit of runtime, surprisingly, out of the XRs, but they're just not that good. So, I mean, you know, they'll suffice to get you by as an RTR for a little bit. I definitely don't trust their throttle and brake servo. You definitely want to run a kill switch for sure right off the bat, because I've had several instances where the throttle stuck on me a few times with their servos. So, but they will get you through for an RTR for a little while. But you know, I'm gonna be pulling the steering servo and the throttle servo both on the XR before I go out and run it next time, and gonna be upgrading all that stuff. So that's one of the things I do got upcoming for sure. But you kind of have to make your own modifications for doing the steering servo, especially if you're going to be like running the Rovens or anything, which is what I run, because the Roven servos hold up okay for me. I mean, I'd love to have, like, you know, some kind of electronics or something. I'm just not blowing $200 or $300 or whatever for, you know, a good steering servo. I can't afford to do that, especially with several rigs, you know. But I usually don't have that much trouble with the Roven stuff. You know, I mean, I don't even run LiPo batteries, you know, for all my receivers and stuff or anything. So what's the use of having that $200 or $300 steering servo in there if you're not even having, you know, I'm not doing it. So anyhow, I thought I'll probably put that, you know, maybe a short video for that. The dungeon down there's still, you know, the hobby room is pretty bad. I got stuff everywhere. I cleaned it up once, and my son's been actually kind of using it for a playroom. So he's got a bunch of his stuff everywhere. It's just really rough right now, truthfully. I'm hoping to get it cleaned up maybe this week or weekend and get another video posted up. So there may be videos back to back, who knows. And maybe I'll be doing a disassemble video of the XR for you guys. But anyhow, I've pretty much rambled on about as long as I need to. Bored you guys long enough. Like I said, I hope to get some stuff coming for you guys. As soon as Bluegroovemodelsports gets a hold of me again, I will maybe get some parts in pretty soon and get those on the channel, you know, showcase them for you guys. I'm hoping, like I said, maybe I can talk him into some other stuff here. I would definitely pay him to build me a nice steering servo mount for that XR. You know, maybe an adjustable one even or something. That'd be nice, carbon fiber. But anyhow, guys, from the RC Dungeon, hope to come back and see you guys soon. Peace. Keep the brapness alive.